Did you know that 92% of people who set New Year's resolutions never achieve them? That's right, almost everyone fails to reach their goals. But here's the shocking part: the reason isn't that they don't work hard enough. It's because they're using the wrong strategies. If you've ever wondered why some people seem to effortlessly get what they want while others struggle, the answer is simpler than you think. Imagine having a blueprint for success, one that shows you exactly how to turn your dreams into reality, every single time. Sounds too good to be true? It's not. In this video, I'll share proven strategies that successful people use, but most of us never hear about. You'll learn how to harness the power of commitment, unlock the fuel behind your desires, and turn rejection into your biggest ally. So, whether you're trying to grow your career, improve your relationships, or achieve personal goals, this guide will give you the tools to finally get what you want. Stick around, because the next chapters will show you exactly how to make success your new normal. Chapter 1. The Power of Pre-Commitment, Setting Yourself Up for Success. Imagine deciding in advance that you'll never back down from your goals, no matter what. That's the magic of pre-commitment. Research shows that when people commit to something ahead of time, they're more likely to follow through. A study by Dr. Dan Ariely, a behavioral economist, found that people who made decisions with pre-commitment were more successful than those who didn't. Pre-commitment is about setting a rule for yourself in advance that removes your options. Let's say you're trying to eat healthier. Instead of waiting for the moment of temptation, commit to it by stocking your kitchen with only healthy foods. Make the decision before hunger strikes, so there's no room for doubt. It's like planning your day before you even wake up. If you already know your priorities, you're less likely to get distracted. This applies to any goal, from health to finances. By deciding in advance, you're securing your future success. We see pre-commitment in action in the real world. In 2014, a research team in New York found that people who set up automatic savings plans were 50% more likely to reach their savings goals. Why? Because they committed before temptation could take over. You can do the same thing with your goals. Decide now, and your future self will thank you. Remember, this isn't about forcing yourself. It's about giving yourself the best possible chance of success by removing the maybe from the equation. And that's a powerful strategy for getting what you want. Chapter 2. Harnessing your inner why, the fuel to your desire. What drives you to wake up every day and pursue your goals? Your why is the key to pushing through tough times. When your why is clear, motivation becomes easy. In fact, a study by the University of Michigan showed that people with a strong personal mission are more likely to stick to their goals, even when life gets tough. Your why is your personal reason for doing something. It's the underlying force that keeps you moving forward when everything else seems impossible. Take Nike, for example. Their why is to inspire every athlete to be their best. This isn't just a slogan, it's the reason behind their success. They connect with their audience on a deeper level because they understand their why. Now, how can you tap into your own why? Start by asking yourself what truly matters to you. Maybe it's spending more time with your family or achieving financial freedom. Once you identify your core why, write it down and keep it visible. Research suggests that people who write their goals are 42% more likely to achieve them. This simple act will remind you why you're working so hard. Having a strong why also helps you stay resilient. You'll face setbacks, but your why will remind you why you're doing it all. It will help you power through when the going gets tough. As author Simon Sinek says, people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. So, find your why and let it drive your actions every day. Chapter 3. The Art of Rejection, Turning No into Your New Favorite Word. Rejection doesn't have to be a roadblock, it can be a stepping stone. Did you know that some of the most successful people faced countless rejections? J.K. Rowling was rejected by 12 publishers before Harry Potter was published. Walt Disney was told he lacked imagination early in his career. Yet, they kept going. They didn't let rejection stop them, and neither should you. Rejection, in fact, has a hidden power. It's the perfect opportunity to learn and grow. The key is to reframe rejection as feedback, not failure. When you hear no, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? This mindset shift is crucial for success. A study by the University of Chicago found that people who view rejection as a learning experience are more likely to take risks and achieve their goals. Another interesting fact: the average person faces around 14 rejections before they succeed at something big. That's right, 14. So, rather than fearing rejection, embrace it. Each no brings you closer to a yes. The more you hear no, the more opportunities you have to adjust your approach, improve, and try again. Take the time to reflect on rejections instead of taking them personally. Understand that every no is just one step closer to your yes. As author and speaker Brian Tracy says, every rejection is a blessing in disguise, because it redirects you to where you're supposed to be. So, if you want to get what you want every time, stop avoiding rejection. Instead, use it to fuel your next attempt. With every no, you'll gain more insight and become better at what you do. Don't forget to subscribe. The next chapters will share even more strategies to help you achieve your goals faster and more efficiently. Chapter 4. Mindset Alchemy: Transforming Doubt into Unstoppable Confidence. Confidence isn't something you're born with, it's something you can create. The key is transforming doubt into a driving force. Studies show that people who practice positive thinking tend to perform better, even in high-pressure situations. A study at the University of Melbourne found that optimistic people are 30% more likely to achieve their goals than pessimistic individuals. So, how can you boost your confidence? It starts with shifting your mindset. Start by focusing on your strengths instead of weaknesses. Every day, write down 3 things you did well. Research shows that this simple practice rewires your brain to focus on what you've achieved, not what you failed at. Confidence also comes from action. The more you do, the more you build self-trust. As author and speaker Tony Robbins puts it, the only limit to your impact is your imagination and commitment. Taking consistent, small actions will lead to big results over time. Visualization is another powerful tool. Elite athletes use visualization to enhance performance, and you can use it too. A study published in the Journal of Sport Psychology found that athletes who visualized their success were 22% more likely to reach their goals. Picture yourself achieving what you want, and the process becomes easier. Finally, surround yourself with people who lift you up. A study from the University of California found that your confidence can be directly impacted by the people you spend time with. If you want to succeed, choose your circle wisely. When you transform doubt into confidence, you unlock your full potential. Chapter 5. The Reciprocity Rule: Why Giving Can Get You Everything You Want. What if I told you that giving could actually help you get what you want? It sounds counterintuitive, but it's true. The principle of reciprocity is powerful in both personal and professional settings. It's simple. When you give without expecting something in return, people are more likely to help you in the future. The concept of reciprocity is backed by science. In a study from the Harvard Business Review, researchers found that people who practiced generosity were more likely to receive help when they needed it. This was true even when they gave without any expectation of getting something in return. When you put good energy into the world, it tends to come back to you. It's not just about giving money or gifts. You can give time, advice, or encouragement. The key is to provide value. In fact, a study by the University of Michigan found that people who give advice to others feel more empowered and are often in a better position to achieve their own goals. Think about this. When you help someone, they remember you. A recent survey by Go Giver author Bob Berg found that people who were generous in their personal and professional lives built stronger relationships and had greater career success. When you add value to someone else's life, they'll be more likely to help you when the time comes. Giving also boosts your own happiness and confidence. According to the National Institutes of Health, giving activates the reward centers of the brain, creating a sense of well-being and satisfaction. So, the more you give, the more likely you are to receive, and it's a win-win situation. Chapter 6. Micro Wins, Macro Success: How Small Wins Lead to Big Results. Success doesn't happen overnight. It's about stacking up small wins, one after another. Research from the American Psychological Association shows that people who focus on achieving small, daily victories are more likely to succeed in the long term. Small wins provide momentum and build confidence, which makes bigger goals seem more achievable. Start by breaking your larger goals into smaller, more manageable tasks. For example, if you want to write a book, set a goal to write just 500 words a day. That small effort adds up. Over time, these micro wins build up, and before you know it, you've reached your bigger goal. It's all about consistency. Celebrating small wins is crucial. Psychologists at the University of Scranton found that people who celebrate small victories are 10 times more likely to stay motivated and achieve their larger goals. Take a moment to appreciate each step you take toward your goal, no matter how small. It's like putting fuel in the tank for your journey. Another key to micro wins is to track your progress. A study by Dominican University found that people who tracked their goals were 33% more likely to succeed than those who didn't. Whether it's keeping a journal or using an app, tracking makes your progress visible and motivates you to keep going. The idea of micro wins is also proven in the workplace. A study by the Harvard Business Review found that employees who were given smaller tasks with quick rewards performed better than those who only focused on long-term projects. The key to staying on track is making progress feel tangible. So, if you're trying to get what you want, focus on micro wins. They add up faster than you think and are the perfect way to keep your momentum going. Thanks for reading. Don't forget to subscribe for more tips on how to make your goals a reality every time.